I get the pay and I do what I do because I'm willing to say no. I cannot go to T-Mobile or go to the mortgage or go to the finance department and say, here, I have some exposure for you. Can I cash this exposure? You know what I'm saying? I tell people, if I want exposure, I'd buy a panty. And, if I wanted to, I was like, well, what about the support? Well, if I need a support, I'd buy a bra. So my whole thing is that I have bills to pay. I have American bills. And certain people be like, yo, listen, come to my space and da-da-da-da and for free and things. It's not going to happen. I don't care who. And if you feel like the fair exchange is for support and exposure, that means I have to work harder. That means I'm going to work hard enough for you to be like, you know what? Let me pay you.
Right.
And that hurts the soca economy a lot. I feel like there are larger entities and larger artists that do not stand on their prices, and you need to do that. So when I go places or I record music or I market music, I have to function in the space of recoupment. And I feel like a lot of soca artists don't think like that. So when they charge this low price, I don't think they even put into consideration that don't even cover your gas, bro. Let alone the clothes that you put on to be on camera. So that is a pay issue within the soca space. Yeah, I mean, within the actual industry itself, there's definitely obstacles, but I can say the internet makes everything level because it's direct to consumer. I don't have to go through the powers that may block me along the way.
So did you have that issue?
Absolutely. There's a thing in the industry called the Soca Mafia, and Soca Mafia is a blanket term for cliques and crews that have powers in certain places and spaces. And that might be the one crew that have the radio unlocked, the one crew that have all the parties unlocked, the one crew that have all the mixes unlocked. And if you were in a bad position with them, they're not gonna let you get through. But I feel like because I come from a non-traditional outlook, I come from a digital outlook. So it's like, all right, I'll take 1 month or 2 months out of the year and record 14 songs. And then I'll schedule them to drop every month. People say it's oversaturation, and I understand that concept before the internet. Well, the internet is infinite space. So I don't believe in oversaturation, and also the way I understand these algorithms like Instagram and TikTok, you cannot place something in front of somebody that doesn't want to see it without paying for ad space. So no one that doesn't want to see your stuff is gonna see it. We don't really have a social media platform anymore. It's like a consumer media now. So with me, like even this morning, I believe I put out 3 TikToks, 4 reels, and people would be like, yo, you put out so much reels. You wouldn't know. Because this reel, the algorithm
one may hit and the 3 others may not.
Is that this one is gonna go to this audience because the algorithm picked it up this way. This is gonna go to a completely different set of people, and this is gonna go to a completely different set of people. So these 4 audiences won't even know that I put out 4 TikToks. They only know that I put out one for the day. I'm just thankful for however things are consumed, but most importantly, the share is more than the buy. So, I'd rather 20 people share the EP than one person buy it, and because things really move by word of mouth.